How's it going? What the heck is all this stuff? I need to clean up my room today. I need to clean today. Yeah. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. It's been a long time. What, like 5 days? So I'll be surprised if anyone even shows up. It feels like I'm on and off so much, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Regardless, we are back to streaming. We're currently having an issue where my game won't run. On here, at least. It'll run. Yo, what's up, Chase? How's it going, brother? By the way, don't look at Mod Talk. I gotta look at Mod's Talk. How'd you know I tanned my bald head? How'd you know? Does it look tan? I know some people that know some people that know some people. No, you're just a hacker, dude. You hack into all of our little stuff. 15-year-old and you're telling me you know some people? That is just absolutely awesome. Who do you know? Shh. Okay, I won't let them know that you told me. You're like an informant of my informant. 16 soon, dude. You just turned 15. Bro. You just turned 15. Come on, you can't say that soon. You're going to be what? Bob the Builder. Wow. This guy waited 5 whole days just to say Bob the Builder. Bob the Builder. Let's see. Nah, Bob's got hair, dude. Bob's got hair, bro. Check it out, the new Bob the Builder. He's got hair. Right? I don't got hair. Okay? Bob the Builder, the first one, way cooler. I don't know what that other Bob the Builder is. That's an atrocity. He scares me, dude. He scares me too. The devil has nightmares about him, bro. He's just afraid of Bob the Builder. He's like, why is everything I break? He builds. He builds back up. That darn Bob the Builder. But yeah, so we went, if anyone was interested, we went to Disneyland. We went to Disneyland. 3 whole days. It was an absolutely fun time. I caught a lot of footage that we're going to share in the next devlog, which, you know, I'm working on as of the moment. I plan to release this weekend. But we got like a big issue here, chat. I can't start my project. Is there any big brain programmers in the chat that use Unreal? That's like, yo. Yeah, Sasha, get out of here. I gotta move my cat already. I'll be right back. Come on, Shashi. Restart it? Restart what? I've already tried restarting it. Did I see you at Disneyland? No. No. I think I would have saw you, dude. You would have been like, open it in the files. Good? What do you mean good? You're sitting there staring at me? This is why I didn't tell anyone about where I went. Open it in the files. Yeah, I can open what in the files? You're talking here? I can open it up here 100%. Like it'll open, right? And I can go, yeah, rebuild. It'll rebuild. Let's exit this. I'm going to exit that. What? Your vacay done already? Si, senor. Si, senor Owl. Welcome to the stream, by the way. It's glad to see you guys in here. I'm super happy to see y'all. Bob builds back better. Joe Fay, welcome to the stream. He builds back 10 times better. Now we just got to sit here and wait for this, guys. Yeah, we're going to use that for a clip. No puedo. No puede. No can do. Al, we need to talk about Raleigh. What, about my big old head? My big old bald head? By the way, Joe Fi, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? I like that name, Joe Fi. Sounds like a programming tool or something. But yeah, we can definitely enter in like this and run around. It has to do with Ryder. Ryder's acting up. Ryder is acting up. Let's start it now. You know he tanned his bald head. My hair's already growing back too. I gotta shave it. I'm gonna buy a razor. I'm gonna keep it shaved, guys. And then I'm gonna get super ripped. I'm gonna be buff. I'm gonna be like this. All right, guys. Today we're programming the AI modularity into the game. My voice will get deeper as my muscles get bigger. I'm still waiting for the game to release on floppy disk. Dude, come on. You still got the floppy disk? What a champ. I didn't know people still had floppy disks, but I guess it's literally the only way to go. And in fact, I like that so much, I think we need to bring it back. We need to start going back to floppy disks. You would just smash your keyboard. What do you mean smash? Oh, that's how I fix it? Smash it. No, that's the soft thing I have here. Soft thing. I'm not like you, bro. I don't slam my keyboard around. I respect my keyboard. Okay? I already have a replacement for it. I bought it forever ago. I just haven't replaced it. Even though the T doesn't work, the P doesn't work. I mean, they work, but they double tap, which is funny. I'm going to swear. You better not swear, dude. I'll time you out for like 2 minutes. I'll time you out for 2 minutes and a half. 2 minutes and a half. Why is this not opening now? Was Ryder like, did I turn that off? Cheese and crackers. Actually pretty good. Let's see if Ryder detects that this is open. So Joe Fi, what do you been working on recently, man? Chase, how's Foy going? Ow. By the way, I've been paying attention to your little GIF, and I think it looks super dope. Look at him, guys. Look at this GIF. Or this emote, I guess you'll call it. Isn't this cool? Yo, Age of Empires on the side, just such a goat. Bro, you do not want to see me play Age of Empires. Watch me play Age of Empires is like watching paint dry. So I'm super serious business, man. I suck at it. Yeah, I do. I have it downloaded. I want to get back into it because I've been playing a lot of Stardew. Let's see, games. Can I just do installed games? Installed locally. Yeah, we got a couple of games. We got Helldivers, Age of Empires, Deep Rock Galactic, Rainbow Six Siege, Nightingale. I think I'm going to get rid of Nightingale. Kind of boring. Did they fix anything yet? Development priorities. I can play Age of Empires by myself only. Yes, sir. AO2DE is my favorite. I'm addicted to it. Yeah, I have a buddy that absolutely loves Age of Empires 2. DE. He plays it all the time. He doesn't play with me though. I play the fourth one. I've played all of them, right? But I play the fourth one, right? If I bought it, I'm going to play it. Can't go back now? The heck? Pal out here looking like a black hole. Dude, it's Star Wars, okay? Star Wars. They made me the main character in Star Tours. You should have seen me, dude. Bead head. Safe's already seen my head, dude. He's already seen it. He's already made fun of it. You know? Attached to Unreal Editor. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, is it working now? It's working. Stop Unreal Editor. Maybe I can start play an editor session. I can start the play an editor session. I can. I can also stop it, right? Can I stop it? I couldn't stop it. It's not attached. Attached to process. Attached to process. What do you mean? Can I just attach this to the thing? They made you a main character of Star Wars. I know. Because you are stars they fight in. Was that a fat joke? Huh? Is that your attempt at a fat joke? Chase, can you time this guy out for 30 seconds? The only fat jokes you can make around here are the ones about Chase, okay? Those are the only fat jokes you can make. Joe Fi, is there any other games you play besides AoE? Timeout? Timeout safe. Question what? Oh, nothing. You didn't hear anything. Let's see if this will work now. Maybe since I played it. Yeah. Error running the mobile project. I just need to figure this out, chat. This is bugging me. Like, it's not perfect, and it's making me angry on the inside. I want to, like, have a panic attack. Writer. Game will open through Epic, but not through Writer. Through Writer. This is ridiculous. Writer. JetBrains. I sent in a support ticket, but it didn't work. It didn't work. So my like, if this doesn't work, what I'm thinking of doing is going here to Epic, right? You play a lot of Pokemon ripoffs. Oh, so you've been playing the Power Worlds? It's a fun game, right? I've already restarted the PC, bro. The PC, it's been doing this before I was gone. That's why I had a panic attack and was up till like 2 or 3 trying to fix it, dude. It was not a fun experience. It wasn't a fun experience. I'll say that much. So my other idea is I make a new project. I migrate my project to the new project or the new Unreal Engine, and then we do it that way. It isn't a fat joke, though. It's a joke about your shirt. Who's this guy? Who's this guy again, man? Comes in here and tries to undermine me in front of all my friends. I don't feel like I don't feel safe with Safe in the chat. Someone time him out for 30 seconds again. Someone time him out. Time him out. Get out the wet noodles. Yes, we need to punish this man in front of everyone. Currently, I'm waiting for the writer support to reply. So hopefully they reply. But I think, honestly, if I were to, let's try it. Let's get rid of this. Exit. We're going to install the new Unreal Engine, We obviously have read all of this. We're just going to click yes, 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 install. Yes. We're going to migrate our stuff over. First, we're going to see if we can launch it. Then we're going to see if we can migrate over. Because they got a ton of cool new stuff. Actually, I don't know what cool new stuff they're going to have. But we're going to watch that right now. We're going to see what's new in 5.4 and go from there. But I've heard good things.
During the State of Unreal. They also released the preview version of Unreal Engine.
Oh, 30 seconds?
As well as the...
You need 30 hours. I don't know. Maybe we should give him a chance to appeal. John Ray, I've had to do that on projects in Blender. Not sure why, but sometimes changes to the program causes error. Thank you, John Ray. Oh, and by the way, welcome to the stream. So I think what happened is I tried to do some stuff with Editor. I made like a side project within the project because that's what the what was it called? What was it called? Editor. Scene components. UE5. Let me find the. Yeah, I think this is it. I tried to do this, right? And what it wants you to do is essentially create another project within your project. And I think that broke it. So now I'm stuck in this state where I need to switch gears. It's like we wouldn't have needed this. We would just need something to draw something, all because I wanted. All right, so here's what I was trying to do. I was trying to create a more controlled randomized patrol for the AI in the game. I wanted the AI to move left and then right, and I wanted them to do it in between 2 points in the world, which would essentially be a patrol point that we put on the character, right? We have a patrol point here and a patrol point there, but you can't see it. I created this with a billboard, so I don't think even this one has it now because I got rid of it. Yeah, just wasn't working. The billboard would stay in the middle. It wouldn't move with this transform, but I wanted something to kind of indicate where this was in the world, and it wasn't allowing that. So I was going to try to draw a shape around it, so whenever I move this around, you would see a shape around it, but it just ended up completely backfiring, and now I'm stuck in this situation where nothing is fun, nothing is working as I wanted it to, and now I'm kind of sad. Hello, John, my bro. I was joking about your shirt. It had loads of stars. Yeah, that sounds like you were making a fat joke about me, dude, and I don't appreciate that. All right? I'm trying to get to a state in my life where I love my body, and you're just not helping with that. So, yeah, we definitely got to... what's the timeout rules? Here, let's see. Block, put user in timeout on YouTube. I don't... If I click that, I don't know how long it'll be. I think like a good 30 seconds might be enough to teach him a lesson. I like how I was like, cool, new crashes. Yeah, it's turns out I have a lot of crashes here. A lot of things break in the project for me. Last time it was the input touch system. Then it was what else was it? Yeah, it was just the input touch system. I know I might have gotten another crash and I had to fix that. It's just been one heck of a time here, guys. It's been one heck of a time rooting through all these issues. Louise Gaming, hey my friend, I'm switching from UE to Unity. That's fine, man. How do you feel about the change? Do you like Unity so far? Seriously, Epic, do a better job with your engine. I couldn't agree more. Don't say that out loud. They might get angry at me. Yeah, these guys get angry at me a lot. I was at Disneyland, and they kept getting mad at me because I don't know what it was, but I just kept calling Disneyland. I kept calling Disneyland, and all the staff members were just getting upset at me. And it's just like, well, I'm sorry. What do you want me to do? I can't help it. It's just a part of my. It's a part of my being. What is Disneyland? It's I meant to say Disneyland. That's where we went for the last 3 days. We went to Disneyland, and we stood in one giant line. I mean, we stood in the land at Disneyland. You do you, psh. Woo. I have too many problems with Android project. Yeah, there is a lot of problems with the projects with Android, isn't there? Whether it's not running on your phone, the .bat file won't install. It's just very difficult to make a game on Android, which makes me feel like I should switch to something else. To something else. But if I made a PC or like a console game, guys, I would have to change things. Things would have to change. They would have to change. You would have to pay money to play the game. But the procedural generation would be a whole lot better. Like a whole lot better. Yeah, Disneyland was expensive even before inflation. Yeah, I just don't get it. Why do people stand around to be in such a big line? What they need to do is expand the park, make more attractions so there's less lines everywhere. But we all know what's going to happen. We all know what's going to happen. They build the next park, and then everyone's in that place, running around in that area. Then you're like, oh, there's a big old line over here because we want to try the new rides. It's a never-ending line. And I'll be real. The lightning passes, I ain't with it. I remember back in the day, if you had a Disneyland pass, you could always get the fast lane tickets. They were free with the passes. That was a benefit of having the passes. Now, not only do you have to buy Genie Plus, which is $30 per person, but now once you pay the $30 per person, then you have to pay a certain amount of money depending on the attraction for a ticket, for a lightning lane ticket. Like, what type of heresy is this, man? What type of world do we live in? Hopefully, yeah. I heard a lot about that. I'm not going to say particularly who, but I even heard there might be housing involved, which is crazy. Housing? Like, hello, neighbor. You walk outside, there's California Adventures. I don't know how they would make that cheap. I don't know how. But yeah, I'm hoping to see like Big Hero 6 over there. I want a Big Hero 6 land, right? I want that Big Hero 6 land. I want shoot, what else would I want? I know there might be something that includes Peter Pan, Pandora, and some other things. Cheese? Dude, I love cheese. I would love it if they had like a whole entire cheese section. Like you ran around and you could just all the attractions were made out of cheese. No, that would be horrible. You ever had warm cheese? It'd be like nacho cheese land in the summer, bro. You'd have to go there with some tortilla chips. Cheese World coming soon to Disneyland. I mean Disneyline, Disney. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with my brain. I can't help it. Oh, I loved it. We had such a good time at Disneyland. We stayed in the hotel for 2 days. That was actually cool. The hotel is cool. But, boys, it was a lot of walking. I got blisters on my feet in areas I never thought they would ever occur. Really? Avatar, dude. Might be a more free roaming experience. Sick. No, I love that. I think my biggest gripe about one of the new Star Wars rides is I really wish at the end they would include something like Smuggler's Run into that drone when you know you get into the escape pod. Bro, imagine like you get in that escape pod and like people in the seats randomly get, you know, like a functionality like driving and stuff like that. I mean, they could code it to make it like where things break this and that, you'll land here. Obviously, it would be really difficult, but I think that would be cool, dude. Add more immersion. Because, like, think about it this way: you never learned anything. You get on this attraction, it's your first time running, and you're just like super anxious and stuff like that. Of course, that would degrade over time, but it's always that first time feel, you know. Disney line is a line of every Disney character's single file line. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. It's just how space, internal space it would require. True. They would, but the see, the thing is that when you get on that, right, it already has the mechanisms to move around. Right? It already has the mechanisms. I don't think at that point it would be more internal. They would have to create something that's attached to the floorboard that connects to the seating into the ride. I don't know what you would want to call it, the vehicle that you're currently on. It locks in, and when it locks in, there's like a barcode or some type of circuitry that connects, and then there you go. There might be issues with that though, so that you know I could see why they didn't go that route, because for something like that, you probably want some more like hardwire, because that could lead to like input latency, yada yada. Chase Lee over here, no. No, Raleigh, don't imagine things. Don't look in general. Dude, if I look in general and people are in here talking, wow. No, I'm not. I'm this is a me stream. Okay, I'm talking about a me. It's a me, a Raleigh. All right, so guys, we're going to exit out of this program or this project. We're going to save really quick. We're going to launch the new 5.4. We're going to create a new project. We're going to set that up with Writer, see if we can launch it, see if we get the same issues. Then we know it's something pertaining to Writer. But right now, I feel like this could be just a project thing. Albeit, I could run like an old project. UE2 was the best. UE2 was this freaking the early 1990s, bro. The early 2000s. Come on. Come on. You know, I could. No. We're going to start a new project. Games, blank. C++. I put it for mobile, but I'm telling you guys, I'm considering switching to like something completely different. I'm getting tired of working with mobile. It's been really difficult. Scalable. No starting content. Project name. Project Jaff. I feel like such a game developer now. You must be rich now since you don't need to buy shampoo. Okay. Open with Writer. How could this not be compiled? What's a going on? What's a going on? What's happening? Project Jaff could not be created. Paul, give me $10. No, dude, you give me $10. That's how this streaming thing works, bro. You're supposed to give me sustenance. Give ma'am $20. Make a new game, we tell you what to add. Failed to build Writer Link plugin for this. Failed to build. What is going on? We'll have to install it. Defender configuration. Automatically. Yes. I don't know. I don't think I like that new game where I add everything you guys want me to add. If I were to do that, it would have to be something quick and simple and really like ridiculous. Make a tower defense game. Oh, yeah. With all the Judah characters? Oh, yeah. Dude, if I'm going to make something, I want to make something like I'm heavily inspired to make. It's got to be something I really want to make. This is a game I really wanted to make. I'm not going to like retract or do anything like that. If I were to do like a you tell me what to do type of project, it would be like a week or two long. And then I'd have to get back to like, you know, the regular schedule. He's like, yeah, with the Judah characters. It's not a half bad idea. They're quick to make, I would imagine. Of course, like it all comes down to level design. You should host a game jam, Raleigh. We got 7 viewers in here right now. 1 on Twitter. Shout out Twitter. Love you guys. Big hearts and kisses and hugs. Same goes for Twitch. Love you guys. You just get a hug though. You don't get big kisses, all right? You don't get big kisses. Winner gets my respect. Anyone here play Lethal Company? I play Lethal Company, man. I have Lethal Company. I just haven't played it in a while. I like to I'll buy a game that's an early access, EA, you know? Lethal Company. And then I let it build and then I play it in like a year or something. Version 50, the hopping update. Hi, it's been a long time, but at long last I have another Lethal update to bring you. I hope you forgive me. New Forest Moon, cool. Reworked Diane's exterior. All right, 2 new entities outdoors and new entity indoors. So what does that mean? Added Easter eggs can be thrown. 2 new suits. Run down slopes faster. Ooh, new hazard trapdoors. Changes. Okay. Safe Corporation. Yeah, I love Lethal Company too. It's a great game. A great idea. Very fun. Like guy just landed on a landmine of a great idea. Safe. I bet you he plays it cuz he's like, yeah, I safe, you know, safe game. Safe the Gavin Gaming. Just got safe in the name. That's what I'm getting at. Yeah, I like that game. One game I think I want to get back into is Valheim. Valheim's always fun. Right? We're waiting for the next one to come out. Ashlands is already being tested, so once that's released, I'll probably play it. Does anyone play Foy here? I've tried to. You won't let me. I've tried to play Foy, but you foiled my plans of playing Foy. This project file already exists. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean, dude? This project file already exists. Ah, you know what it is? It's because I didn't put it in the other in the thing. We're gonna let this build out, and then we'll. This guy literally wants. This guy wants to get freaking timed out for 2 years. That's what he wants. That's what he's telling me. He's like, hey, please time me out for about 2 years. I would love this. I'm gonna get rid of. I'm gonna save this really quick, guys, and then I'm gonna bounce on out of that. We're gonna let this load. We're going to do what I originally wanted to do, is watch what's in
public
here.
roadmap. And so in this video, we will be covering everything new coming to Unreal.
Timeout safe for 2 years, please.
There's tons of new features coming in 5.4. Things like
No, I'm joking. Like
runtime
2 hours,
translation, which
okay.
allows for
two hours.
and
2 hours.
realistic detailed
Yeah.
environments, which was not possible before. We have things like support for motion warping, which is a new game character animation system, and it includes a free template with over 500 free AAA motion capture animations. We have a brand new simplified retargeting system that has native support for most.
So they redid the. So what? Root motion is out of beta now.
And much more. We have things like a new modular control rig builder that allows you to quickly create a
Put legs
for your character with just a couple of clicks, as well as some new rendering performance.
Yeah, I was watching on this.
30% faster shader compilation time. There are loads of PCG updates, including new nodes and a new PCG biome core plugin that allow for different biomes in an open world map. There are many more updates to things like motion graphics, including a complete motion graphics mode and viewport inside of Unreal Engine, and so much more. Now, a quick side note, if you guys are interested in creating games inside of Unreal Engine 5, I'm actually working on a remaster of my survival game course inside of Unreal Engine 5.4, and the game will even have support for playing in single.
Dude, that does not.
So the first of many big announcements coming to Unreal Engine 5.4 are the new additions to the animation side of the engine. First, we have motion matching, which is production ready in Unreal Engine 5.4. Motion matching is a powerful way to animate characters in games.
By the way, guys, if you like the stream, like the stream, okay?
Most games
and subscribe and follow.
Database of animations, and selects the best animation to play based on the current pose of the character, and uses things like pose warping algorithms to fill in the gaps. You can use it for very smooth locomotion, like what you see here, and it scales very well with any type of data set that you
feed into
it. Motion warping can additionally be used for interaction with world objects. So as you see here, it can be used for things like climbing.
But how do they get it so smooth?
And it creates very smooth and believable movement.
So it's like motion warping, like production ready now?
States. Along with the motion warping system coming in Unreal Engine 5.4, Epic is releasing a free sample project that includes over 500 plus AAA animations created from motion capture data in this motion warping template, and it'll also be compatible with the MetaHuman rig. So this is a completely free template that you can use for your games to get started using motion warping. Next up, there are many new updates coming to animation in Unreal Engine 5.4. We have new animation authoring tools like these new movement gizmos that will help you create a control rig for any type of character.
Yeah, we get it. A lot of animation stuff.
5.4, which wasn't really announced or revealed anywhere other than the roadmap.
Whoa, look at the face.
With the new generate background feature in Photoshop. First, we'll remove the background. Then click generate background. 1970s New York Street.
Is a new animation retargeting system. Yes, retargeting is getting a complete rehaul in Unreal Engine 5.4, and it is absolutely incredible. With the new retargeting system in Unreal Engine 5.4, there is now native support for retargeting with the most common skeleton types. So this includes Mixamo, Motion Builder, Xsense, Move AI, and much more. So all you have to do now is import the skeleton, all of the animations that you want to retarget, select your target animation. In my case, I want the UE4 or UE5 mannequin, and click retarget.
Siri, make me a game. Right, Al? Isn't that how it starts to feel?
Creating things like the complex IK rigs or retargeters. It basically just works out of the box.
Yeah, UE, these anims are nice, but how about we talk about 3 asset packs?
A huge quality of life update, because now you can
They're like, these are free.
Retargeted for your custom character without having to spend half an hour.
These are free, dude.
Rigs and messing around with the IK.
What you mean?
System. Now, as for rendering, there are some huge updates coming to Unreal Engine 5.4 on the rendering side of the engine, including some big performance improvements. The first big.
The dude's actually using a camera,
which is a new experimental feature introduced in Unreal Engine.
That's pretty sick.
4, which allows nanite meshes to be modified at runtime using a displacement map or procedural material. They showcase this on their new Marvel game that uses this nanite displacement technology. And as you can see here, they use this displacement to layer on detail on the simple road. So they add things like brick, snow, and mud. And the nanite tessellation also has runtime support, so you can add things like tire tracks and even footprints on the ground during runtime. And as you can see here, the nanite view just shows you how extremely detailed and dense the geometry is to allow for ultra-realistic environments, which was not feasible before. Another feature of nanite tessellation that they showcase is adding things like snow to all the props in the
This is
world.
crazy.
So you can see that the nanite displacement allows for actual geometry on top of these meshes, which adds this realistic snow buildup to any of the actors in the world. Another new feature that was showcased was this realistic smoke volume. This is a heterogeneous volume, and this was a new experimental feature that was actually introduced in the engine back in 5.3, which allows for support of creating these volumes in external DCC programs and importing them into the engine. Now, a new feature in 5.4 is that these heterogeneous volumes, or the smoke itself, can cast its own shadow, so you can change the lighting in real time and see the
That's actually
dynamic
crazy.
react to the lighting in the scene. Now, if you didn't already have a big reason to update to Unreal Engine 5.4, there are massive performance updates coming to the rendering system in 5.4, including faster lumen, shadows, and ray tracing.
Okay.
In Unreal Engine 5.4, they made major refactoring to the rendering systems.
I don't want to spend 100 weeks upgrading to UE 5.4.
Compared the render thread, and the performance is roughly 2 times faster in 5.4 as compared to Unreal Engine 5.0. Another huge performance update to the rendering system in Unreal Engine 5.4 is the optimization of shader cook time. I think a lot of us are...
A lot of these guys up here talking have battle scars. I feel like they're people who worked on this stuff, and they're just like, you have no idea what it took to make this.
Executed with both increases to parallelization and a reduction in redundant work. So the results of this optimization effort are approximately a 30% fewer shaders being compiled, and all of these factors result in a significant improvement in project cook times. Among other rendering updates that were not showcased in GDC, 5.4 marks an experimental release of Vulkan ray tracing features in parity with DirectX 12 on the Linux platform.
Whoa, that's huge for mobile.
Things like the full suite of ray tracing features to be used, including lumen and path tracing. World building and open worlds are also receiving their fair share of updates in Unreal Engine 5.4, including large world coordinates on the GPU. So large world coordinates in UE5 introduced support for double precision transforms and data types, allowing from the maximum world size to increase from 21 kilometers to over 88 million kilometers. Large world coordinate rendering support on the GPU was based on a tiled representation, which has its own number of limitations, including imprecision and jittering near...
UE heard me rant.
Large world coordinate rendering is undergoing a refactor to support full double precision representation on the GPU, which will allow for large worlds to be rendered more reliably when the camera is far away from the origin. Also, in terms of large worlds, we also have a new 5.4 experimental subworld partitions, which provides the possibility to have multiple subworld partitions within a level enabled through code or blueprint. We also have more updates to the nanite landscape system, including a nanite landscape automatic asynchronous build. So in previous versions, they announced nanite landscape support, where you could build a nanite mesh for your landscape. Now in 5.4, they added a async build support so that you can essentially sculpt your landscape, deform it, and in the background, it will automatically and asynchronously process the nanite tiles while keeping the editor responsive and provide up-to-date landscape nanite.
This is crazy.
PCG, or the procedural content generation system, is also receiving tons of new updates in 5.4. There are loads of new nodes and operators that are being introduced into the PCG graph, but the most notable of PCG updates are the new experimental Biome Core plugin. So the new PCG Biome Core plugin is a data-driven biome generator built entirely using the PCG framework. It showcases the latest improvements and serves as an advanced example of world-building tool for productions. The Biome Core is a fixed pipeline using asset and biome definitions, well designed to be very flexible and dividing key components such as sampling, transforms, and filtering into separate problem spaces. Each of these can be completely customized to any project constraints or needs for using the PCG framework. Next up, for developer iteration, there have been a couple of new updates introduced in Unreal Engine 5.4, things like a Unreal Engine Cloud DCC solution. I explained these in a previous video, but basically it seems like these are a cloud-based solution for sharing things like cooked data between team members. This also includes things like authentication, enterprise login, and much more features. But but this is more or less like a cloud solution for large teams or companies. So if you are interested in these particular features, I won't explain them all in this video. So I recommend you check them all out by reading them on the public roadmap. I'll link it in the description below. Next up, we are receiving lots of new updates for motion graphics in Unreal Engine 5. So if you're using Unreal Engine 5 for creating things like motion graphics, Unreal Engine 5.4 has a huge update for motion graphics, including a brand new motion graphics mode. So this new motion graphics mode is equipped with specialized tools for motion graphics designers and includes things like a 2D canvas with enhanced world outliner featuring intuitive hierarchies. The motion
This is sick.
mode provides a
This works great.
suite including 3D shapes, cloners, effectors, modifiers, animators, and features for non-linear animations. This dedicated mode is engineered to elevate the motion graphics design experience, offering a robust and user-friendly platform for designers to bring their creative visions to life. There are a lot more other motion graphics updates coming in 5.4.
That's huge.
Some other noteworthy features are things like an SVG importer, and if you are into the motion graphics side, I highly recommend you check out all of the list of updates on the public roadmap, link in the description below. Next up, we have audio. Audio is receiving its fair share of updates.
Okay.
In 5.4. Meta Sounds, which was introduced in 5.0, is now considered production ready in 5.4, although Meta Sounds are still under heavy development with many new features and improvements planned. They have been shipped on all titles from Epic Games, many of which were built from the beginning on Meta Sounds, and they have made a number of performance and memory improvements to achieve this and plan on doing many more. Now, as for platform updates, now there are a few notable platform updates coming in Unreal Engine 5.4, including a experimental Apple Vision Pro support. So they expect to ship experimental support for the Apple Vision Pro's full immersion style in 5.4, and with this initial implementation,
I don't know how you can walk around with that on all day.
through metal and camera transform given by the head-mounted display pose. Another experimental platform update is the support for Lumen on mobile. So this is a pretty interesting platform update because we are now seeing the support for some of these new Unreal Engine features that were previously limited to PC only, but are now receiving support for other platforms like mobile. Unreal Engine 5.4 also ships with loads of new modeling tools, UV tools, and now even texturing tools. So in 5.4, there are
Yeah, you can actually do weights.
Essentially, it's like a texture graph editor that uses a node-based system. There's not a whole lot of information.
Why are they put
on the
so much stuff?
be some sort of way that you can create textures for your models in engine using some basics in particular I'm interested in. Another notable update is the nav mesh generation for large worlds. So while they were shipping Lego Fortnite, they had to optimize many different systems inside of their navigation tools to have better support for larger and dynamic worlds. So one of these systems is the nav mesh generation, and they optimized it to have it become less of a bottleneck with large open worlds with huge amounts of AI present. Simulation and VFX are also receiving a few updates in 5.4. The Chaos Cloth panel editor, which was introduced in 5.3, is also receiving various different updates. It was also even featured at GDC, showcasing that you can use it inside of UEFN, and even showed a pipeline from Marvelous Designer to the Chaos Cloth panel editor in Unreal Engine 5.4. Another update in the simulation and VFX side is the network physics support. So basically, they're adding support for network physics, which they've also used in Fortnite. They're adding two new capabilities, a predictive interpolation to provide responsive and accurate physics replication results, and a physics resimulation for if you need a pawn to be physics-based in a multiplayer game. There are a lot more updates to Chaos.
That's actually super sick.
The Unreal Editor is also receiving a few in-editor updates, and one of them is the ability to adjust the overall scale of the UI, which allows for better accessibility and scaling of the new measure, annotate, and even playback things like level sequences. They've also the virtual productions. Want to see the full list of updates and features?
Holy moly, what? All right, let's settings. Da 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 da. Come on, work. Just work. Just work. Extract writer link in game. It's the only way. It's the only way. All right, that's done. Save. Syncing the project. processing the files. Said I had to extract that instead of installing it because it worked fine on my last project. Boop boop boo doo doo doo. Just messaging Adam really quick. All right, that's built. Project Jaff. Let's see if it'll even run in debug mode. If it runs in debug mode, then it's definitely local to that project. Ooh. Build failed. Hmm? There's always something new, isn't there? The command, build.bat, project, Unreal, First of all, I'm going to go into my documents and move this. Documents, Unreal projects. We can move this to over. Sorry, I'm still in Disneyland. In my head. Move this to Unreal projects. By the way, my kids have a half day, or my kid, I say kids because I got to pick up 2 of them, have half day today, so it'll be a shorter stream. First of all, let's do that. Let's get rid of this. Let's exit. Let's delete. Nope, delete. I'm going to empty this recycle bin. Yeah. And look at how many, 15 gigabytes. Holy. Just remove so much, remember? So much stuff. So many gigabytes. Let's see. So let's open up Writer again. That's not going to have the right location. Mobile project. Project this. Let's, I don't remember generating these project files, which I should have done. I should have done this already when I installed it, so there shouldn't be any issues. Open with JetBrains Writer. Trust and open. Let this redo its thing. It's okay, Raleigh. Yeah, I don't feel okay right now. I feel a little sad, if I'm going to be completely honest. Oh.
제가 오랫동안 강의를 할 수 있던
Gee.
점은 수강생이 수동적으로 임하는 수업이 아니라
There's always so many ads. So many ads. Project load failed. Project mod. It looks good. Korean. Reminds me of Ko-Fi. Is it really mad that I'm using a different location for this? Line 1, position 1. No loaded projects. I'll probably have to download like another .NET or something. And as usual, we're going to just keep trying this because at this point I just want to work on my project, you know. I want to work on something. Let's see if it'll load like this. Oh, the following modules are missing or built with a different engine version. I'm so annoyed right now. All right, we're just deleting this. We're starting all over again. And this time I'm going to put it in the right folder. And I launched 5.3 instead of whatever it was. No. Dismiss. Launch. Ugh. Just a long day, guys. Just a long day. Blank, C++, mobile. You keep thinking it's your PC, but it's mine. I'm sorry to do that to you. Was the music too loud, guys? Using bundle.net. What .NET do I need for UE 5.4? Yeah, version 6.0, log file, log text. Let's read the log. I guarantee it's something to not having the right .NET or whatever. Log started. No config file. Unreal build configuration. Unreal build to no config file. Cancel. Let's verify all these. I don't know if there's no build file. Would that even be a thing? Yeah. Everything is not working for me. It's amazing. I love it. I want to throw a celebration. I want to throw a celebration. No Unreal build tool config file. I'll verify both of them at the same time. Hey guys, welcome to the stream where we're doing absolutely nothing. Hope you're enjoying your stay. If you haven't, click the like button and the subscribe button. You can see my frustration and me getting slowly more irritated as time passes. Angry face? Yes, this is how I feel on the inside. On the inside, I feel very mad, very sad. There's got to be like .NET SDK for UE 5.4. What is it?
Drop. I'm in love, it feels so cheesy. Video creation, can't believe it's so easy. Music, colors, templates too. Every day.
3.1.
Music clip ads, easy. Social stories, so
I guess it's important for me to update this as well.
So go to Motion Array now to get everything you need to create.
And this is all 2022.
Try going into any clothing store these days. My
1 year ago.
size, it almost doesn't
For UE 5.4.
made me because I can just or go to their online store, buy it, and I know it fits. Huge thank you to
Let's see 5.3.
for thinking of the little guy, thinking of the guys my height, of my proportion, and giving me a chance to look good.
Verify your installation using the Epic launcher. Oh, it's missing some things. Adios míos. Not awake. I feel like these are one of those streams where I just delete it because I'm like, nothing happened. What did we do? We verified our installs. We installed. Got absolutely nowhere. Not only are we... I mean, it looks like they got a .NET Core toolset being installed right now, which might be good. Community preview. Whoa. Someone's clicking things on my thing. Can you guys stop looking at my stuff? A little rude. Okay. I'm timing Raleigh out. That sounds like a good thing to do right now. I need to be timed out. All right. We're going to probably stop the stream because this is a bunch of boring stuff, and I also have to call Adam to pull that installed as well, to give him some critique, or essentially he's making something for me that I'll share in the future, and I gotta have some revisions done on it. The ID is detected with real-time protection enabled. It might severely degrade ID performance. Add the following path. Manually, ignore. Automatically. Yes. For the love of God. How many times do I need to click that? I click that every time. It load failed. Failed to generate these things. Oh, you know what it is? It's failed because I did that. More. Well, we're just going to look really quick. Hopefully by tomorrow I have this fixed. Let's go ahead and... I mean, it made the project. Load failed. Nothing wants to work for me, dude. Maybe I just stop caring about this. Just get over it. Just give up. Maybe that's what I do. Just seems like everything that could go wrong goes wrong. Let's see if me verifying that made this fix. Still getting this error. Let's try. Let's see if doing this works. Nope. Unable to detect. Exit. Still doesn't work. Well, can I open this up like this? Can I open this project up at all? Yes, let's rebuild them. Try rebuilding from source manually. Project. Oh, let's just call it JAF. Maybe because I call it project. It's like, some name discrepancy. At least it's creating the stuff now. By opening the generated solution. This is so confusing. So they've banned an old one and want you to install the new one. All right. So let's see, modify. What was it? MSVC. Which one do we currently have? 143. And it wanted 14. Ban the tool change 14.38. Oh, ARM 64. They want 4038 right here. Okay. think that's it. I don't know, dude. 14.30, 14. Oh, it's probably this one. Set of the ARM64 build tools. But I keep getting like ARM64.so errors in my other ones, so maybe that's the issue. And that's why we can't build it. So let's modify. Let's download this. Oh yeah. We must go to my Gmail. You got a sneak peek of what's... No! That's the sneak peek, I guess. Let's get rid of Jaff. Let's get rid of that. Let's see if Jaff will create. Let me guess, it'll want that one for the other one. Oh, there we go. Now it's compiling the source code. Sweet. That works. As intended. Everything's opening now. Woo! Automatically. Yes. For the 5 millionth time. Yes. Loading the project. So that's good. All right, guys. We're going to check to hopefully see this works. If this works, then I'm going to try the other project. See if that works. It doesn't, I might just convert this over to a 5.4 project. So, yeah, we might do that. I might try several things, actually. I might just try upgrading it to 5.4 via the Epic installer and see if that breaks anything, right? Then what I'll do is I will, if that doesn't work, I'll just migrate it over. As in, I'll migrate everything over that's folders and stuff like that into this project. And then we'll go from there. But for now, I'm going to end it here because this is just a bunch of boring compile, yada yada stuff. And hopefully by tomorrow we have some more things fixed. I got to leave soon anyways to pick up my kids. It's half day. I apologize for all the delays and no streams, stuff like that. But very busy week here. Other than that, guys, I will catch you all tomorrow. Please make sure to tune in. Where are you from, Raleigh? I'm from California. I'm a California man. I am from Cali. But yeah, peace out, Al. Peace out, Joe Fi. Peace out, Chase, Safe, and everyone else. Much love to y'all. Buenos, it was good seeing you. Yeah, hopefully this works tomorrow. But I'll catch y'all then. Peace. Oh, God bless. Christ of Nazareth loves you. He loves you.